Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to another stream here on the Agrippa Maxenius channel. We're going to be streaming the Battle of Bautzen in March to Glory. So I want to see kind of how that goes. I don't know too much about the Battle of Bautzen. This is definitely one of those battles I'm not too familiar with. I know about Leipzig, Waterloo, of course, Wagram, even Borodino, of course, major battle. But Bautzen, not so much. So let's take a listen and see what it's all about.
Chapter 10. Battle of Bautzen, 21st of May, 1830. We can still win battles, but without our cavalry we cannot destroy our enemies. We can claim victory on the battlefield, but they retreat and regroup, returning in even greater numbers. I lost the last of my friends at Bautzen. I am on good terms with my men, but my brothers are all gone. How are we to win if we cannot pursue the enemy? I must put my faith in Napoleon.
Okay, guys, so we're facing the sixth coalition. Interesting one, I think the most interesting one, and that is Prussia and Russia working together here. So we're going to try and, of course, beat them. Before the battle, we get to promote some of our men. So I want to go ahead and definitely give some promotions to these infantry units. Let's give him some more range damage. What else do we want to promote here? And there's a lot of Russians on this field, so I hope we can still do an okay job. I want to give this guy range damage or reaction fire. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, we'll give him reaction fire. Artillery here, I want to give them +1 damage when attacking cavalry. That's pretty good, but +2 damage when on a hill. That's what we need right there, guys. But I think we're on a hill, although this might be more appropriately considered a hill. Let's see, hand-to-hand damage. No, I want the view range. I'm basically trying to spread this around evenly to all of our infantry units. Because we've got still 7 promotions here. How's it going, Alex? Good to see you, bud. Maybe some for our cuirassiers. Right, these are heavy cavalry, so that would be maybe hussars, right? +2 damage, yeah. And again, I'll give a bonus here to artillery. I think it's really important to increase the damage of your artillery in this game. It just really makes a big difference. What about the 21st Infantry? Yes, increase their range damage. Why not? Let's give them another boost here. That's okay. The reaction fire damage is decent, but it's nothing special. What about our cavalry? And I'm going to give another bonus over here to our artillery. No, I'm not going to give them a boost to a fairly commonplace skill. What about range damage to more infantry units and 1 more promotion over here for these guys? I like it. Defense +2. The battle is commencing. I believe we get the first move, but maybe it's the Prussians. So we've got to defend Basankwitz, and we've got to take... Didn't get enough time to see that, but obviously it's Weissein and Purschwitz. Hello, Peter. How you doing, buddy? Long time, man. Indeed. It's been a while. Haven't seen you around. Hope everything is well with you, mate. All right, we begin our advance. Not the greatest. They have a pretty good defense here, but you got to start somewhere. Let's see. So our charge would be pretty even. Yeah, we'll open fire. They are behind pickets there, so it's going to be tough to get a shot, I think. But we'll have to try our best. Let's actually see if this artillery can get a shot already. No, definitely not. So we'll move him to Flankenberg. And he's got that +2 bonus on the hill, so as long as he can hold that position, that should work out pretty well for him. Unfortunately, still can't shoot at that guy. Obstacle in the way. Let's get behind him here in Flankenberg. And I'll start moving the rest of the boys up. First, let's move the infantry forward. Hello, how you doing, buddy? The mission is tough. Yes, it is. It sounded like you were saying that with an Oriental accent, Napoleon. Near before me. Well done, man. Let's move over here. Yeah, and really just trying to push the infantry up to the front. But yeah, this is not one of the battles I've faced yet in March to Napoleon, but I can see how it could be kind of challenging already because the positioning for the hill is really weird. Like, we're basically, to get a shot, we need to be in this border area here, and that's easier said than done. Like, we can open fire on these guys pretty easily. Let's just see who would be the best guy to shoot at. Maybe even this unit right here. But these guys are directly in front of us. We get a better shot, so we'll fire at them. And already we see some Prussians and Russians falling. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, one really cool thing about this coalition, I think it's my favorite coalition, the 6th coalition, is Prussia and Russia against Napoleon. So really interesting there. So I'll actually move our general up over here with the infantry units, and we'll push forward with the cav. I've been busy at uni. Nicely done, though. Yes, you have missed a lot, my friend. Well, recently, this week, we've done pretty well on our views. Actually, it's been like the best week in a long time, but I think it's because of Armored Brigade and the War is... What's that game called? Not War in the East. We also did pretty well on that, but the World War I trench game looks kind of interesting. You still have to add a lot to it for it to be playable. I will say that. Like, it's still very much in early access. But I was glad to take a look at it. March of Empire, something like that. Get them, my brother. Grant no quarter, says Brigham Big B. How you doing, bud? Reminds me of something Glucher said. Raise the black flag, men. No quarter. Ooh, look at this. They've got forces behind us? What the hell? Don't tell me they flanked us already. Alright, here we go. Attacking with cavalry. Yeah, that's going to hurt. I'll try to take out that cavalry unit, though, in the next volley. I'll say so. I'll say so, folks. Alright, yeah, we'll push out here. The last thing I need is enemy units flanking us, and we are going to take reactionary fire for that. What about a charge? Nah. Actually, we do pretty good with a shot from here, and it makes sense. I mean, we're in the woods. They're out in the open. Here we go. Good shooting, boys. Can we bring this guy up? And again, the problem here, the positioning is so awful. We actually are going to manage to get a shot, but, you know, the chances of us doing damage are very low. Don't like enemies in a city. Let's open fire here and perhaps even set the city alight. Reactionary fire, of course, but I actually just want to see if I can charge in here. That's right, we can't attack the city. It's been a while since I've played, guys, so bear with me here. I could fire at that city, and we'd actually do quite a bit of damage. But I think we just have to keep firing on this unit and try to weaken them first. So let's do that. No mercy to the Prussians and Russians, he says. Okay. So I'm wondering, should we throw the damage over here to the cav or keep firing at this infantry? I think we want to keep firing at the infantry. We've got a lot of other units that can fire at that cavalry unit. So let's do it. I just want to make sure that this guy gets broken before he can even make it over here. And how does he... Wait, is that normal that he gets 2 reactionary fire shots? That seems a bit OP to me. Alright, boys, 44th. The 11th Brigade. We can also get a massive shot here from our artillery. Of course we have to fire at them. They're directly in front of us. And they tried to take us out. Now this is the problem. Once again, positioning. We'll leave the forest here, and hopefully we can still get a shot at the cavalry. But as you can see, the damage, I don't think it's going to be enough to make them retreat. I just don't think so. Yep. We're going to have to find another way to do that. My dog is going crazy. I know that feeling, man. Bullet was going crazy like a few seconds ago. Just to go outside for a walk. And he'd been outside like an hour ago. It's just, yeah. Dogs can be like that. All right, ending the turn. That was a long turn. Okay, nice. Men went into square formation. That's what we need, and we're on a hill. I think we'll actually come out of this okay. You know, -1, but that's not the end of the world, and we should be able to get rid of that cavalry almost certainly next turn. Unless he gets, like, some magical reinforcements or morale boost. Peter. I wouldn't be surprised if mine had a similar disorder. Like, you know, I think most of you know the story of Bullet. I got him about, I think now, like 4 months ago. But, you know, he's 2 years old, and he just freaks out. Like, doesn't matter if it's, you know, it's mostly other dogs that he freaks out at. Doesn't really freak out at people. He seems to like people. But if he sees another dog, he just starts barking. It's like, bah, 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 and he can't focus on anything else but the dog. All right, boys. Send them back to Prussia or Russia. What difference does it make? I don't want to have to waste that cannon shot on the damn cavalry. It feels like such a waste when they've got this infantry unit right here. Let's see if we can just break them like this. Damn you, game. Alright, well, next best thing, and at least it's going to make them retreat. In fact, it totally destroyed them there. Now, this is what I hate, not being able to rush through artillery with your cavalry. I think, like, for infantry, I understand, but for artillery, it should allow you to, like, cut through here. Your cavalry can easily get around, you know, artillery position, fixed artillery positions, without knocking anything over. So let's just put all the pressure on this guy. See if he can move over here next turn. Well, I don't think so. Keep it up, boys. We'll work this army down little by little if we need to. Look at that, they've got the general over here. And I think we might want to try get the cavalry in here for an attack on that unit. We know we can't attack this area because of the pickets, but we can charge in here and actually do pretty well. We get a +2 to attack because we're on a hill. Even if they go into square formation, we're still going to come out of this with a lot of casualties on the enemy side. I like it. Okay, and, ooh, look at this. We can get another shot. Absolutely beautiful. And we'll actually do a charge. We haven't done a charge yet in this battle. Bayonets! Hey, Puro, how you doing, bud? I think I understand your question. I think you're asking about that World War I game, the trench warfare game I was looking at. We don't really know yet what it's going to totally consist of, but from what I understand, the idea is what you just mentioned. You know, instead of like controlling the entire front, you're basically controlling a small area of trench line, and that's your responsibility for the entire game. Now, you know, you get to research stuff like gas, things like that, but you are focusing specifically on your trench line. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna. How can I put this? I don't know how they're gonna implement that to make that interesting. Like maybe if you take a certain trench, you get like reinforcements or something, or your trench line goes to another area. There is different weather, so there's like snow some days, rain other days, things like that. But I'm not sure about it being like a larger campaign. I don't think it is. I think it's specifically about the trenches. Yeah. Oh yes, bayoneting is definitely, it's a very personal form of combat, that's for sure. I think that's why, especially you know, people that have been in basic training, I myself haven't, but my father would tell me, you know, even up to the Vietnam War, they were still doing, you know, bayonet training, just like jabbing the sandbag as hard as you could, running past it, it just kind of became second nature. I mean, our bodies are, what, 90% water? Isn't that what it is, 90%? So if you get stuck with a knife, get stuck with a bayonet, it's pretty much a kill. If you're hitting the abdominal area, or you're in very serious trouble. You're going to need to get the hell out of there fast. No worries, bud. Don't forget, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed here, please do. And also, click that Twitch link that I have in the description and subscribe to us on Twitch. Because the reason you probably haven't seen a lot of streams here on our YouTube channel is all of our streams are happening now on Twitch. The reason I decided to do this one, I know you guys love strategy, and I wanted to play some March of Glory. So I was like, let me kill two birds with one stone here. And it worked. No Germans exist right now, technically. Ooh, how do they fire from that distance? Man! More reinforcements as well, but we can't use them because we have to get out of here before we can do that. So I really want to get rid of this infantry unit just so we can take that area. Let's see if we can fire at him. Très bien. Although I think we get a better shot at this guy. We've got to take the shot. Boom. And he's going to retreat. You guys mentioned firing at retreating units, and I agree with you. Here we go. No prisoners. There we go, and we destroyed it. So that was actually a good call, guys. Just show no mercy. And now we get a flanking shot here on the 9th Brigade. They look so happy in their uniforms, but they're not going to be very happy for long. Okay, here we go. Charge. No, actually wouldn't work so well. Neither would a shot, honestly. We'll take it, but not as effective as I expected it to be. Okay, this charge will... I don't think it's going to break them, so you know what? Let me fire first. That might break them alone. If that doesn't, the charge absolutely will break them. Boulin pas! Kill them men! What do you mean it's not a real game yet? This has already been released, dude. Oh, you're talking about the World War I game? Chargez! There we go, another beautiful charge. And this time it's the Hussars going in for that one. Man, that's nice. Gotta bring up some more men, though. Let's see, can we get these guys up? Yeah, about time. Let's move Le Général here. And I don't want to move our units from the city, of course, but we'll fire down on Pleischkowitz. I think that's how you say it. Pleischkowitz, yeah. Oh, we need to roll some more in Men of War Assault Squad 2. You know, I really want to. I've had a lot of issues with that game. Like, I can play in... it's really weird. Like, for instance, I can play in safe mode, and then I can turn a mod on and it'll work. But if I try to, like, start with a mod on the game, it won't start. It's so frustrating. I've had a really frustrating experience recently with Men of War Assault Squad. Otherwise, I'd play a lot more of it. Oh, 2 retreats! Cascade retreat, guys. Too bad we can't get in there this turn to Pleischkowitz. But we just caused a massive retreat there on the enemy lines. Like that. Okay. Yeah, he can definitely move up here. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to do very well here, but we do have +2 for fighting in a forest. So I'm going to trust that, and I'm going to charge. I mean, come on, you know, we took that bonus for a reason, so let's hope it actually helps us here. Nope, actually neither side lost a single man. It's a bloodless fight. Okay. Yeah, we're beating them pretty bad. You're absolutely right, Bergam. Right now we're winning this battle quite a bit, but they're going to get reinforcements. I think it's going to help them tremendously. They still are technically winning because they have the 2 locations. We just have 1. Oh, I need Brigham. If you could shoot me over a message on Steam or something like that with some fixes, that'd be great, man. Yeah, because it's so frustrating. And I used to play Men of War Assault Squad so much. It's definitely a game I would also stream a lot because of all the games that I record, believe it or not, that game takes up the most space. When I record, like, I don't know if you guys recently, if you want to type in Men of War Assault Squad 2, Agrippa Maxentius Battle of Salerno, we did that. I uploaded it. It was really fun. People seemed to like it, but the gigs on that for like a 30-minute video, it was like 19 gigs. It was bigger than some games. Like I was amazed. So for the most part, when I'm playing Men of War Assault Squad, I like to stream it, you know, because that way it just streams directly to you guys. I don't have to download or upload anything. And so yeah, if we can fix that, man, there are so many mods out there for Men of War Assault Squad 2 that make it so cool. Even the Red Rising mod, I think it's called, you know, where you can have just about any war. You can even have like the Yugoslav wars. Oh, you're in Kuwait right now. Nice. That's a good place to be instead of in Afghanistan or Syria or anywhere else. I think Kuwait is a good location. Well done. Just don't drink any alcohol while you're there. Okay, here we go. Actually, we can open fire. Get another shot. Have I tried Space Hulk Tactics? No. No, I haven't. It's not a game I've asked for either. I never sent any messages to the developers to get it. Just not that interested in, like, I'm so sick of 40K. I know that's going to, like, piss some people off, but I'm just sick of it. Like, I want real wars. I don't want, like, fictional wars. It looks good, though. I mean, I've seen, I think, what's his name? What to Buy. Worth a Buy. I really like that guy. Worth a Buy did a video on it and said it was pretty decent. I have to say, like, there's one game I want to get, and it's not a game you guys would expect me to want, that just came out. I've never been a huge fan of the series, or games like this in general, but the new Assassin's Creed looks actually pretty good. It actually does. Like, I saw some of the features, you know, how basically you can actually, like, fight for Sparta, fight for Athens, how you have to, like, level up your character on, like, other Assassin's Creed. You actually have to, like, slowly level up. It's like a really, really long progression system. Of course, they're still doing their stupid, like, you know, charging for more XP levels, things like that. But in general, it looks really fascinating. If I had $60 to spend, I would get it. Unfortunately, I don't. But maybe for Christmas, I'll treat myself. I'm gonna wait and see. He says, yes, Agrippa's joined the Assassin's Creed crew. No, don't be, not so fast, not so fast. I haven't bought the game yet, and likely by the time I get some cash to buy it, it might be like, you know, it might have been out too long and I might not be interested. But I have to say, like, of all the Assassin's Creed, the last one I really liked was Black Flag. I actually really did enjoy Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But in general, I'm not a fan of, like, the stealth genre. You know, you guys know my tactics. I like assault everything. I can't stay still for a single second. So, you know, for me, it's, you know, let's run these guys down. Yeah, there you go. And these are definitely Lancers. Tell because, guess what? They have lances. The heavy cavalry. Forwards, forwards! Indeed. Wonder, does anybody know if it has, like, mythical monsters in it? The Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed, or is it like true to life Greece? Which, yeah, I like both. I actually like both ideas. But I can probably get my monster fix out of Titan Quest. You know, like I'm kind of an old school guy like that. But if it's, I kind of want just standard Greece, basically, ancient Greece. Nindrangeta. How you doing? It's good to see you, Alex. Remember I told you to keep your mouth closed about that thing? You done good. You done good. Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut. Boom! Man, those guys are getting just massacred. Wait, why can't we shoot? Why can't we shoot with this unit? Oh no, they're retreating! Alright, so we do have some men on the run. Luckily, I think our position is pretty damn good. So I'm just going to try to knock these fellows down. And keep up with the charges, man. In fact, let me try to get behind this guy. Come on, a flank charge. Actually, no, this isn't going to work so good because we're crossing a river. But yeah, we'll try it anyway. The odds are actually against us. I wanted him in the square formation because I thought we might have still one shot, and it's actually good to fire on it in a square formation, but we've already used that up. Damn it, Agrippa. Nope. Take care, Alex. Thanks, buddy. Very cool, Lion. Thank you, man. Yeah, I saw the one thing that really attracted me to the game, I'll tell you what it was the cult system. I love, like, progression systems like that. You know, I even like systems in games, like, obviously, like Crusader Kings 2, where you have your own family, and there's sort of, like, a hierarchy to the family. And with the cult system, I like that you have to, like, discover, like, certain cultists to find the lead cultist. It's one of the reasons why I really like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, because you get to destroy, like, drug cartels little by little, like piece by piece. And there's something about that I find really enjoyable. I don't know what it is. Let's move forward here from Malsitz. And I think I'll move forward. I don't think the enemy's going to rush in here. I hope not. And take Basankvitz. And I really want to get an attack. So let's go. C'est très bien. Beautiful. This is what we need. Oh, this is going to be devastating. They're going to run. Look at that, guys. And I think we're about to take Bautzen as well, so we're very close to what I believe to be victory. We'll fire on the fleeing unit. Try to get them to break apart, of course. Destroy them. And that worked. Now, all we can do here is slowly weaken the guys at Bautzen. The problem is they will be getting reinforcements here. So I think we're going to have to overwhelm them, really, with just a massive amount of attacks. That's going to be just a trade-off of shots. Ooh, nice! We actually came out of that without getting hit. Let's go this way. And you go over here. Sehr gut. Ooh, we could still get a charge. I don't know if we want to go for it, though. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I saw that, Brigham. That looks amazing. He's talking about Imperator Rome. Just looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Hey, Darwin. How you doing, bud? Oh, good. They turned... Oh, thank goodness. It's so good to hear about the Abstergo. I hate that Abstergo stuff. I don't care if I'm in an alternate universe. That's the point. That's good. I always thought that was just kind of, like, unnecessary. I think they just kind of did that to fill in space, basically. Especially with an already massive game. Like, why would you need that? Oh, boy. Yeah, these guys might... You know, first unit on our side that was destroyed during this battle. And actually, it looks like this cavalry is also going to take off pretty soon. Oh, is that getting behind us? Oh, nice. More reinforcements. We get so many reinforcements during this battle. And there we go. Look at that morale boost. Like, pretty good. We had already some units rally again. I think we're all right. Can't shoot, damn it. Bring the general with him. Yeah, it looks like stopping the enemy from retreating is going to be the best thing we can do in that situation. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's take a shot. Stop these cuirassiers. First of all, we're French. We should be the only ones with cuirassiers. That's a new rule. Let's get rid of these. We are the original cuirassier. What is wrong with you? Lay down enough firepower on that guy, he's eventually going to break. But not for a while, it seems. So, for now, we'll just keep the fire up on this area. Once again, they're going to keep reinforcing, so may not even be really worth it. I think the only reason we're not losing men here is because we've got the woods, because our odds for hitting each other are exactly the same. But we're managing to hit a lot of these guys. 3 down already. KIA. Not bad. These units could be in trouble, actually. Just because they're already quite weak. So I'm going to move the artillery up to Basangwitz. And for this infantry, we've got in Piesztowitz. Push him forward as well. And we didn't get a much better shot, despite closing the distance there. I wonder what that's about. Nonetheless, we'll move forward. Let's go for a charge. And yes, that's what we're looking for. Breaking another unit. I don't even care if they have a square formation. They will not hold. There's no way. There we go. And the general's running as well. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, I should say. Can we catch them? I think we can. And even though this unit is in a terrible state, I think we can run these guys down and break them completely. Let's try. Nice! That's what you do with a unit that can't really be used anymore. As you can see, these 5th Hussars have pretty much been destroyed, but we can still annoy the hell out of the enemy and run down his fleeing troops. Alright, we actually get a brilliant shot. Yeah, they're not going to make it very far, guys. Later. All right. Oh, come on. They didn't get into squares. Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be a nasty hit. That's more like it. And you can see there we still took damage, but it was mostly just wounded. You know, no real dead units there. Of course, they did destroy our cav, but that unit was pretty finished anyway. Are they actually going to try to charge us here in the woods? I think this is a bad idea. I think we're going to hold. Wow. Okay, so the the Prussians and the Russians, not the Austrians, are pretty good at charges, apparently. Yeah, being in square formation there is suicide. So square formation is great against cavalry, but it makes you a lot more susceptible to infantry or artillery attack. We are not finished with you. Oh, they didn't run yet. Man. I was trying to see if we can maybe... Okay, I've got an idea. So we'll take this unit, push them over here. Ooh, didn't expect that reactionary fire. I think we'll be okay, though. I want to fire at this unit. And then I want to take our other infantry, move them to where Napoleon is, and fire at the cav. So let's see. The 43rd. 43. No, we cannot shoot. Damn it. Why? Alright, well, that messes my plans up a little bit. Yeah, our luck is still holding up with the shots here, just basically trying to knock them down man by man. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Okay, we want to show this cavalry not to do this again, or this artillery. No, this cavalry not to do this again. So let's go ahead and knock them down. Actually, we have a better chance of knocking these guys out, even though these guys are the ones approaching our unit. Yeah, I think we got to go for these guys, unfortunately. Probably going to break this unit next turn, but it's just a better shot. Now here, for instance, we would actually get a better shot from this unit. Actually, either way, it's not going to be too badly damaged. Look at how we're just dominating the field. Like, at this point, we can really pull all the way across with all of our forces. But first, we got to finish these guys off. I think this volley will make this unit run for sure. Good work, 21st Infantry. Whoa! They didn't run! That is shocking. We'll put this guy in Maschlitz just to be sure. We had to move there anyway, but I don't think they're going to attack there. Still, I'm a little surprised by that. Yeah, this unit's going to be wasted next turn, although the enemy is very close to losing as well. And the thing about the poor horses is very true as well, because, you know, imagine during these battles how many dead cavalry there would be, or just even cavalry that, like, didn't get shot, broken legs, all sorts of different things. There was a lot of dead horses in these battles, that's for sure. Again, guys, don't forget to also subscribe to our Twitch channel. If you want to see some more live streams like this, the best place to catch them is on Twitch. It's also the best place to donate. If you click on Twitch link and you click the kitty cat down below, it'll take you to my PayPal link, and that's the best place. Here on YouTube, you know, it's just not as fun. I mean, even on Twitch, we get, like, gems and stuff. You know, it's more enjoyable. What can I say? So please do subscribe there, or follow me there. I think it's called following. I don't think it's called subscribing. I think to subscribe on Twitch you have to pay, but to follow, it's just following. But I'm getting used to the new terminology, a bit different from YouTube, of course. Nice little morale boost. Okay, so Weissen and Pürschwitz. Break them, boys. Here we go. Okay, now we could advance with this unit, but I think it's going to be a better idea to advance with these guys. Cross the river here. Oh, I didn't expect the reactionary fire. Pretty severe reactionary fire, too. And let's... No, let's just keep firing on this position. We've got to weaken it eventually. And we know that every turn they're getting one unit back for being in a city tile. The best case scenario would be to get an artillery shot in there and set the city on fire, but you got to be pretty lucky for that to happen. Let's see. we'd actually get an amazing charge here. Look at this, guys. Despite this unit almost being dead, the heavy cavalry, we could still get that charge, force the enemy to retreat. That works out beautifully for us, and start advancing on this town, which we need. So we're moving forward with the 21st. Reactionary fire is going to be the problem here, but maybe we should focus fire on the enemy cav and leave the city for later. I think that's probably a good idea. See if we can charge over here with the infantry. This has got to be a good charge because we're attacking artillery. Artillery! Oh, I just totally messed up that French. Artillery! That's a tough French word to say. Artillerie! Vous appelez? Alright. No, that guy's definitely low in health. I'm going to let him recover a bit. So we'll open fire on these guys, but we won't advance and charge or anything like that. And let's move. Oh, no! We could get a shot with our artillery, but you can see it's not going to be very successful. So let me move our cannons up here. A little higher up. And we have a hill bonus, so getting up on a hill like this would actually really help our overall damage. The only reason I'm putting these guys in Flankenberg, guys, if you see they're badly damaged, this was the unit that pulled back. If we leave them here, they'll actually slowly regain units. So I see no negative aspect from leaving them there. And also, let's break this Austrian unit finally. I'm actually going to see if these guys can break it so that we can move with these guys forward to Pieschkowitz. But no, there are obstacles in the way, so let's just break them the old-fashioned way. Straight out of the hornet's nest there. I hope that was the right move. Alright. My old Afrikaans one. The South African accent is tough to do. I'm trying to, I really have to think about it if I want to do it. It's, you know, I'm from South Africa. I've lived here for, 10 years. And my family is the Boers. We've lived, in the savannah for a long time. I think that's decent, don't you? It's not that good. It's a very tough accent to do. I think the South African accent is a tough one. It's almost like a British accent mixed with a Dutch accent, which is exactly what it is. Just kind of all mushed together. It sounds nice. Have I seen the 2002 movie Napoleon? I don't think so. I've definitely seen the 1971 with, I forget the name of the actor, but it was magnificent. Or not Napoleon, Waterloo, excuse me. Waterloo. I think I may have seen the one you're talking about. It's like a made-for-TV movie, right? Where it shows him as an artillery officer first. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, again, it was made-for-TV movie, not the best. But it was cool that they discussed that part of his life that, a lot of people don't realize that initially all Napoleon really was an artillery captain from Corsica. Which was barely considered part of France at the time. It was kind of considered a backwater. So, yeah, man. Ooh. Yeah, we should charge. Once we take the city, it's, it becomes a major victory for us. Or we shouldn't say a major victory, but it's an objective we need to take. So, I'm going to try and attack it with everything we've got. Oh, yes. And see on top of a hill, we're getting that bonus. All right, do we want to fire or do we want to pull back? Let's pull back. Actually, no. These guys are in okay shape. Why would I retreat? Actually, we get a pretty good shot against us, but we'd still hurt them, and we do have advantage, so I'm going to take it, knowing full well that we're going to take more damage, but we could eventually break them faster. I still have not decided. Alright. Destroy that unit. And of course we'll advance. Only reason I want to push these units forward. That's it. And I'll move Napoleon up there with him. Oh my goodness, look at that reactionary fire, man. It's brutal. And again, we just want to break these guys down. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. But we can't get a shot from up here, unfortunately. No matter how hard we try. You know what? Let's fire at this guy. We know we're going to hit them with this guy either way. So maybe if we just like do a tremendous amount of damage to him, break him, we can just get around here and attack Bautzen from another location. That's not a bad idea. It's taking forever, though, for this unit to go down, but they're just like each of their guys is just getting sniped every few seconds. Must be terrifying. Thank you, man. Take care. Thank you for your service. Hope you have a fun day. Pieter says, it's not the worst one I've heard. It's usually closer to Dutch, as Afrikaans is a sister language of Dutch. Ah, yeah, yeah. I like how, like, when they say tree, it'll be like, the tree. I have to go chop down the tree. I love that shit. I adore that. That, to me, is the best. There's a tree in my yard. No, just at the end there, I did Scottish. Let's see. All right, so as you can see, guys, already 3 units back. That's great. Break. Okay, Bautzen is almost in our hands. I can taste it. I can taste the Bautzen ale already. I was gonna say I could taste the Bautzen sausage, but then I thought better about it. I was like, wait a minute. Weissen, excuse me, and Purschwitz. The Purschwitz is right there. We're gonna break it as well, guys. Fortunately, we got a lot of enemy cavalry around us, but I can't resist a good charge. Especially not when our unit is about to break. So let's see if we can't knock these guys down significantly at least. And get a shot with this cannon right into this area, hopefully setting it alight. It's weird, our cannon's actually not getting a very good shot into this region. So might be better off actually shooting the cavalry here. I think so. And trying to break it if we can. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice. He says the hardcore Afrikaans struggle with English. Wow. Let's see. All right, we're going to charge. Pretty obvious charge here on Purschwitz. Not taking it yet, but you can see their actual morale is very low. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. If you see the orange guy with the X through them, that represents the unit that's like basically causes the unit to retreat once it reaches that. And usually that's like a few more soldiers back. It's not typically that close. That's pretty bad. Feuer. Alright. And actually, that's a fresh cavalry unit, so I'm not even going to mess with it right now. I'd rather break the unit at Weissen. So let's charge. I think after all this fighting, the enemy is going to be tired of continuously holding out against these attacks. He's going to have to break soon. It looks like we're done in terms of reinforcements. I don't think they're going to be sending us any more of those. Nice, I like this. And of course, being in Tieshkovitz for a bit, we're going to be able to regroup a few of those men. I'm hoping we can take this city next turn. Alright, guys. These cities, I should say. Oh, hey Peter, how often am I on the Discord? I'm honestly not on there too often. I need to jump in there more regularly. But just like we schedule, streams at the beginning of the week, we could start like scheduling maybe some Discord get-togethers so everybody can get together and chat in the Thermae Agrippa, as we call it, which is kind of the chat area of the Discord server. Oh no! Lost that unit. I think we'll lose this one too. But we're still winning. And they've left Bautzen. Wow, yeah, they didn't even want to keep fighting. I don't blame them. Let's take it. What? We can't move in there yet? What the hell? Let's see what's going on. Maybe we need to break this area first. Like, maybe there's no way to get here. That's a little strange. I wish we could bring these reinforcements in, but yeah, there's really no place for them right now. Alright, we're going to keep charging here in Plaichkovitz. This is one area we know we can take in time. Just gotta stick with it. And maybe get an artillery shot in there. Although, again, this artillery can completely break their cavalry, so I'm gonna go for that. And there you go. Prussian or Russian unit completely destroyed. Charge. Alright, I like this so far. It's going pretty well, man. I can't resist a good shot like that. And if one more volley, if we had just one more unit over here, could break that unit. Since they're so close to the edge of the map, that would be an easy break for us. But things aren't usually easy in this game. Yeah, I know we're going to get some reactionary fire there, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. They're very fast horses. Going to move this unit here. I want to see if he can maybe replace this guy, because he's going to be going down for sure this or next turn. Come on, for Napoleon, boys. There are so many tricolor flags all over the place. Why didn't they go into square formation? Come on, guys. Come on now. Just look at how devastating that charge was, too, man. Now they're getting desperate, though. You see this? There's no reason for them to charge us uphill like that. They actually managed to gut one of our guys, which amazes me. And these guys attacking from the swamps. Again, I don't know what the enemy's trying to accomplish here. I think they know they're beaten and maybe doing everything they can to stop us by throwing even their weakest units at us from breaking into these cities. And so far, it's working for them. Again, I don't understand why we can't just walk into Bautzen. It's just weird. So I think we need to break this area first before we even consider it. In fact, we could probably destroy that unit. Close enough. We'll advance. Yeah, I think we need to go around and go in this way. Here we go. Vive la France! Oh, he hasn't broken yet. He's so close, though, to breaking. Like, really close. Look at this massive charge, guys, that we're going to do with the 3rd Heavy Cavalry against their 12th Brigade. We have the superior cavalry in this fight. There we go. And I'm going to keep on charging until this guy retreats. This is our city. There we go. Finally retreating. But I think since he's an artillery unit, it's going to take him a little longer. Destroyed. That's what I'm talking about. Purschwitz is under our control, guys. It's one of our objectives. So that's absolutely beautiful. Now let's get rid of these swamp rats here. C'est très bien. This is the guards. We've got the old guard there. And imagine these guys firing. The audacity they have to fire on the old guard. Once again, they show themselves to be incredible. But I want to hit that retreating unit if possible and completely stop their ability from ever returning to this battlefield. The dead can be picked up in the swamps later. Well, now we are interested only in victory. And we should get a nice shot out of this as well, guys. Let's go ahead and fire at the Cav. Almost broke it, but they will break next turn. And we'll push these guys up this way. We don't need to take that town on the far east, but we could take it if we wanted to. Right now, I really just want to see how to get into Weichlau. Weichlau. Weichlau! Sounds like an order in German. Okay. All right, guys. So now just capturing Bautzen is going to be the last one. That's it. Yeah, there we go. We finally get in this place. It's about damn time. There we go. That is a total victory, my friends. You can see there the time played as well as the amount of men lost on our side and, of course, the enemy side, aka the 6th coalition. Such a cool coalition. The 6th coalition against Napoleon was Russia and Prussia. Just think those two go together so nicely. And not typically known as allies at all. But against Napoleon, of course, they were willing to do just about anything to secure a victory. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream. These streams take a lot out of me. I mean, you know, this is like over an hour of streaming. So if you want to do me a favor and help out on the channel, like I said, the best thing you can do is hit that Twitch button, subscribe to us on Twitch, and also just share the channel with friends. Share it on any strategy communities you may know about, especially our recent videos about the World War I trench game, as well as Armored Brigade. I really want to get into those games pretty heavily, especially Armored Brigade, and I hope you guys are just as excited about that as I am. Thank you so much once again, my friends. Pieter, I think is probably correct. Pieter. Thank you, buddy. And everybody else that stopped by. I hope you had a fun time. And make sure to check out a few other videos on the channel. Got a lot of new stuff up. Take it easy, boys. I'll drop my Twitter link here, guys. No, I'm not asking for donations at all, bud. We're not asking for donations. So that's exactly what I mean by the best thing you can do is actually not donations. Best you can do for the channel is share it with friends, family, people that are interested in strategy, really. You know, that's the best. We want to get the channel out. That's actually why I'm going to give you guys my Twitter link here also as well. Twitter... Do people even use Twitter anymore? Like, I'm such an old man. Like, do people even use it? Or am I, like, old school with the Twitter? Let me post it here. Boom. Yeah, so really, like, if you are any forums, I know a lot of you guys like go on like historical forums, things like that. If you find like a battle or a series on the channel that you like and that you want to go ahead, how can I put this? Like, either you enjoy it or you want to turn it into an AAR, you have my full permission. I've had people ask me before if they could take like one of my Gravaging Tactics videos and put it up as their own AAR on like some sort of forum. That's fine. As long as you link back to the channel, I would love people to do that more, because I think we've got a lot of cool battles here that could probably be turned into a decent AAR. I've never used it, to be honest, this via Twitch. I don't think a lot of people have, and even when I first got into Twitch, I was really reticent to subscribe. I was like, I don't really like this. Like, it looks like, it's like I'm already subscribed to YouTube. Do I have to do this as well? But it really is worth it. Twitch has gotten a lot better recently, and especially with the way YouTube has cracked down on wargamers like myself, it's one of the best places we can go to just be ourselves. We don't have to watch our language. We can talk about just about any topic. We don't have to avoid controversial topics like we do here. So it's just a better place to be overall. Anyway, guys, thank you again for stopping by, and thank you, Piero, for subscribing. Very cool, buddy. And take care, folks.